You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown, and we thank you so much for joining us. We've been talking about how to raise high self-esteem in young girls, and the number to call is 888-539-2980. And one of the things we encourage you to do is use a tool of audio programs and visual programs is very positive. I encourage you to go to my website, lesbrown.com. And we have a video there called It's Possible. And you can watch it and share it with your kids. Many young people love it. Young people who have watched it have improved their academic skills, improved their communication skills, teach them how to resist negative peer pressure. But most importantly, giving their lives a sense of purpose and direction. And it's good for you and it's good for your sales team and people that you care about, because our goal is to transform mindsets, to expand skill sets, and create communities of greatness with this show as a platform to do that. So go to lesbrown.com and watch It's Possible. Guarantee you it change your life. Plus you get a series of other motivational gifts that we send to you just for being listeners of this program. The number 888-539-2980, and I want to talk to patient Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for being so patient and holding on. How are you?
I am well, thank you, Mr. Brown. How are you?
Listen, God is so good to me. It'd take me 3 hours to tell you, so I'm going to just say I'm incredible.
Well, excellent.
Thank you. Listen, you have young girls?
I have a 16-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me about her. What's her name?
Her name is Brian.
Brian?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me about her. She has high self-esteem?
Brian has excellent self-esteem. Brian, she's an awesome kid. She goes against the grain when her friends don't want to do something. She's like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And she does it. Brian has been a Girl Scout since she was in first grade.
Yes.
So because of that organization, they surround the girls with good examples as far as the leaders are concerned, and they assist the girls with going through projects and earning badges and trying things. And if they fail, it's like, okay, they failed, but they've learned something from it.
Mm-hmm.
She's an awesome kid. She's Brian.
She's Brian, and she's the bomb.
That's exactly right. One of the other things that my husband and I do with her is I go through as far back as I can remember the women in my family.
Yes.
And I tell her about her great-great-grandmother and what she did and what she accomplished, and her grandmother and her great-grandmother, and then me, and it's like, now it's your turn, and we give back to the community that we're in. We are involved in our church, in our local church. And
that's great.
We do things.
Brian she comes from greatness. She comes from some great seed up in here.
Yeah, she does.
All right now. It's not true because I said it, but I said it because it's true.
That's exactly right.
I love it. You're a great communicator. Lisa, thank you so much. And tell Brian I said hello, okay? The mark of greatness is upon her.
You again.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Wow, that's great. Brian, she is bad. Hello, Pamela. How are you? Thank you so much for calling in.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you. Now, what is your suggestion of raising high self-esteem in young girls today?
Well, I raised a son, not a daughter. But I think the things that my parents do with me are the same things I did with him, even though he's a boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think have played out the same for both of us, because he is sort of a spitting image of his mother.
Okay.
My parents, they just always encouraged me by making me feel like I could do anything I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think there was ever a time when I said, I want to try this, and they said, well, I don't know.
Okay.
They just always made me feel like I was capable of doing anything.
Yes.
And I have done many things.
And so because of that sense of I can do this, that's what you want to instill in your child.
Exactly. And I have. And again, he's a boy.
Yes.
But he is exactly like me in that he's independent. He's 20. He's not fearful. He'll try things. He'll go places. He'll do things without feeling any, limitation. And I love that, because for me, it's made my life so rich.
Yes, that is great.
Because I've experienced so many different things.
Well, yeah, the young boys need high self-esteem as well. In fact, 75% of Harvard graduates identified low self-esteem as being the major impediment to them achieving their goals. So you're doing a good job, and thank you so much for calling in and sharing your story. What's his name?
His name is Jordan.
Jordan, the mark of greatness is upon you. I know you're proud of him, aren't you?
I am very proud. Thank you very much.
You ought to be. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. All right, now. Hello, Madison. How are you? Madison?
Yes, hello.
Hey, thank you so much for calling in. How are you doing today, Madison?
I am great. How are you, Les?
I'm great and getting better just hearing the sound of your voice.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Well,
yes, you have girls?
I am one of 6 girls.
Oh, you're one of 6 girls. Okay, so you know about this. We're in your territory right now. So what are the things that you suggest that we can do to begin to raise the self-esteem of young girls?
Well, being a blended family, we are currently on our 3rd father. So I think that just having the love and support of a mother is basically the core essential. And especially the love of parents, not just a mother. I mean, we did fine, not having our dads around, but our mama always encouraged us just to be ourselves. Like, my little sisters, our ages range from 22 to 7, and my little sisters, my mom lets them to dress how they want to. She doesn't, buy clothes that they don't find comfortable. My little sister Jillian, she's just like me. She's a tomboy. She doesn't really care what anybody thinks. She hangs out with the boys, and my mom encourages that, and I think that's really essential, that she loves us no matter what we choose to do. I've been the oddball in the group, all my older sisters, they did band, and then I came to middle school and I did choir, and then they did different things, and I went and I did art, and they did honors, and I didn't want to do honors. I always took a different road than them, but, I made some different choices than them, and even though I've been the one to make the majority of the mistakes in my family, I still find that I still have a pretty, I maintain a high level of self-esteem, because I know that the mistakes I make will make me better, because
hold just a minute. You're a powerful communicator, too, and we're running out of time. But I want to thank you so much. Wow. I wish I could talk with you more. My goodness. But thank you so much for calling in and sharing. Listen, we've been talking about self-esteem in young girls. Carlisle says nothing builds self-esteem and self-confidence like accomplishment. Hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. See you in the next hour. You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980.